What's going on, everybody? It is the Bourbon Judge back at it, ready to have let's call it a little bit of fun. But today's episode is almost, let's just call it, what is going on with the judge. So I want to talk about a couple of different things in terms of like just what I'm focused on, and just some new things that's, I guess, kind of new from my channel, if you will. So first and foremost, if you kind of go back to last year, coming into this year, one of the key things that I said I'm going to try to do a bit more of is from a collaboration standpoint. So definitely in the works, I'm working with a few different channels, and my goal is, from a live stream standpoint, is to be a little bit more active in the live stream community, to going live a little bit more, but then more important, rather than just seeing myself or even like Cousin Nita, which you're obviously used to seeing myself and Cousin Nita. My goal is to go live more, but then also partnering with other channels. So as a good example, on the books right now, I have an upcoming live stream set in a few weeks with my buddy Chris from Bourbon of the Week, as well as my friends Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van. So that's just one really good example of, trying to do my best, of collaborating with others. This whole whiskey industry is all about, obviously, not only the whiskey itself, but the more important, who are you experiencing it with? So really looking forward to our session with the Bourbon Van with Phil and Julie, as well as with Chris, but have some other live streams planned with other channels as well for the next few months, and really just looking to honestly just collaborate, have fun, and just enjoy enjoy myself and enjoy hanging out with all of you guys as well. All right, so the main topic for today is for barrel picks. I want to kind of give a quick overview because some of my different videos and so forth, obviously I've kind of put out that I'm working on different barrel picks, and a lot of subscribers have emailed me. They're like, Judge, can you give just a quick overview of what barrel picks you have? When are they going to be coming in? Roughly timeline, and so forth. So let's kind of go back in reverse. So the first pick I did earlier this year, about a month and a half ago, was a Penelope pick. So I did a Penelope, the Architect. Myself and I think it was like 5 patrons. We all went up to New Jersey to Penelope Bourbon, and we picked a bourbon of the Architect. That was actually a joint pick because Delaware Bourbon Society on Facebook, check them out. We did this pick kind of together. So half of it's going to go to the Delaware Bourbon Society, and the other half will come to the Bourbon Judge Patron group. So, if you're interested in the Penelope Architect, I will say it was an amazing bottle, barrel rather, that we picked. So be on the lookout for that one. That one should probably be in the next 4 to 6 weeks, but definitely more to come. Really excited about the Penelope Architect. It was, as they say, sometimes you find a honey barrel, and we found a really good one. So that was a good one. All right, so that's the Penelope Architect. That's the first one that's coming out. The next one. So just literally a few weeks ago, I did a barrel pick with Frey Ranch, but more important, I did a collaborative barrel pick with my good friends from SLB Drinks, Trenton and Kurt, as well as Stuff and Whiskey, my good friends Josh and Aaron, and that was a blast. We had the owners on from Frey Ranch, so the Frey team, Colby and Ashley. We had them on the live stream. Of course, obviously, all of us as the 3 channels, we all came together and we picked just a spectacular barrel pick. So that was a blast. So that one will be coming out probably in a few months, but that one also is in the queue because that one is truly a split. So we're splitting it equally, or I guess divided by 3 different channels. We're dividing it. That one is probably going to sell out super quick to our patron group only. Whenever there are barrel picks, we always, of course, it goes to our patrons first, and then the next set of people it goes to, of course, is everyone out there, everyone watching the channel today, all of our subscribers. But that one, I'm pretty positive, is going to sell out super quick to our patron groups respectively. So that's the next one. What is next for the Judge? Actually, in just literally 48 hours, I'm actually headed out to Kentucky, staying in Kentucky, in Louisville, but myself and several patrons, we're all coming together. We're going to hang out, have a blast, and we're making the drive across state lines over to Starlight, and we're going to be doing a barrel pick of Starlight. So still kind of TBD on which finishing we'll go with. Obviously, It will depend on which one we like the most. But we are actually in the process of picking that bad boy in just literally less than T-minus 48 hours. So that one's going to be a blast. Again, me and my patrons, we're going over there together as a big group, going to hang out and just have a blast. So looking forward to that one coming to fruition. And that one is just for the Bourbon Judge Patron group only. And of course, obviously, if there's any bottles left, of course, you know, they'll also go to subscribers as well. And then last but not least, I'm now also in the mix of picking some other few barrels, or scheduling rather, I should say, some barrel picks. Again, looking at the whole collaborative kind of a stance. So I'm going to be working with some other channels, and just more to come on that. So again, my goal again this year was to be more collaborative, which I think I've been doing that. And then also more barrel picks. So focusing on that as well. However, if you are interested in a barrel pick, that my first and original barrel pick that I did myself and my patrons, that over at Keg and Bottle, there's still probably like a little bit less than I think either 10 or 15 bottles left, and we're trying to get that one fully sold out. Go ahead and check out one of the best bottles that I've had in a long time, honestly. Not just saying because we picked it, but it was actually quite delicious. This bad boy here, Woodinville Cast Strength, and this was a damn great bottle. Great barrel that we picked, but a great bottle of whiskey as well. So I'll put the link up above so you can check that out, but it's over at Keg and Bottle. It's also in the description of today's episode. Well, friends, that's everything that the judge is focused on for now. Until the next time we talk, as we say in this whiskey world, peace, cheers, salute. Please make sure you also hit the like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know, are there any other barrel picks that you want me to be working on from like a brand standpoint? And last but not least, go ahead, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Is that fair? All right, my friends. Cheers. Wish me luck on my barrel pick. Take care. Whew. Delicious. Peace out.